just yap and I want to start a podcast. Matter of fact, we're starting a podcast. I'm gonna pick up my camera and podcast. Pick up that camera and podcast. The mic not even on, babe. Mic not even on. I'm gonna just start posting on YouTube. I don't care. I don't really think anybody's gonna watch anything I post on here. Knock on wood, I want people to start watching it, but I'm just gonna post whatever. I'm recording on my iPad. Yes, I could probably set up my phone on a tripod and shit like that, but obviously this doesn't work for me. I'm the type of person, I just yap and I want to start a podcast. Matter of fact, we're starting a podcast. No, this is not connected, but I'm tired of just like having a passion and just not going for it. I already had the mic. This just doesn't connect to that, and I don't know how to make them connect, and I don't want to. I made vlog videos in the past. Cool. But I always wanted to make a little podcast, and I was always like putting it off. And honestly, I wanted to be a TikToker too, and I'm done with TikTok. You're gonna make me have to make a new account because y'all, if you don't know, making a new account on TikTok, your videos are gonna do great. Like, it's not gonna do great, but you have high chances of getting on the For You page. So if you want to be a TikToker, it's time for you to let go of that account that was there for like 5 years. Like, you had that account for 5 years. You're stuck in the 200s. You're stuck with the friends liking your stuff. Boom. But when you make that new account, you need to hustle. The thing about me, I hustled for a little bit and then I stopped. And you know how TikTok is, the algorithm only picks you up if you're really pushing out your content. So push out your content. But on TikTok, they're just talking about like, pick up that camera, record that video, do it. Just pick up that camera, and I think the mentality of me seeing those videos is being like, just pick up your camera. And no, I was not just picking up my camera. If you go to my, I feel like this is loud. Let me turn this off. If you go to TikTok, my TikTok, and I know I look crazy because this isn't, hold on. I could really make this bitch light up so you can know it's on. I kind of don't like the quality of this mic, so we're not going to do that. We're back to pretending. Pick it up, just do it, okay? You know what I'm saying? You see me overthinking, trying to get... No. TikTok says, just pick up that camera, record that video. And I'm seeing those videos, and it got me like, you know, but it's like I'm still not picking it up for TikTok. I'm a yapper. I'm definitely a yapper. But I feel like for TikTok, I will have to organize what I'm about to talk about. And I've been wanting to pick up that camera for TikTok, and I will, and it's going to get achieved. But right now, I feel like picking up that camera and just recording me yapping and posting it. Because the thing is, the yap is going to happen regardless. I'm going to talk to myself. Okay, let's get straight to the point. I always am yapping. But I yap to my friends and stuff, but it's just like, I have thoughts in my head. And we're going to get to like, and mind you, I'm picking up this camera on some like spontaneous. This was not planned at all. Currently what I'm doing is I was just thinking, right? Okay, so I'm in school. I currently go to an HBCU. Turn up. I go to HBCU, Savannah State University. I'm a bio major. So basically with that being said, if you know me, you know me and my major has a love-hate relationship. I really never been fully I'm gonna be a doctor type of girl. I've never been that. Ever. Like, I remember my grandpa was like, you're gonna be a doctor. I want you to be a doctor. As a joke. Like, he wasn't peer pressuring me, but like, he used to say that. And I was just like, no. One thing I never said was teacher. I think one point I said, oh no, dentist became my thing. Okay. At first, I just didn't know. Like, as a little girl, I didn't know. One time, I had a career day. You guys, y'all. This is my first ever career day in life, by the way. First ever career day at school. I'm a little girl. And guess what I was? Just guess. I was a pop star. I dressed up in pink and black, glitter and stuff and was like, I'm a pop star. And we had to like, everyone had to get up and show your outfits, and I showed the pop star outfit. After that, I did dress up as a doctor one year. I do remember that. So hey, but the real core of my, hold on, I just said my name. The real core me, like the real core me, wanted to be a pop star. Like, I was born to be that girl. Like, I was born to be that girl. I was born to be successful, and I put that into the universe, and I put that to God, period. So any ideas that I have out my brain, I want to cherish it. But we have a lot of getting to know each other to do. I feel like I want to talk about new topics on here, but I want to also let y'all in on my past at the same time. So you all have a lot to learn about me, because it sounds like I'm just all cherries and rainbows. I'm just doing really good right now in life at the moment. And we're going to get into like more details on that. But right now I'm talking about my journey with my major. Okay? So, but I knew any idea I have, I want to push for it. Like, you guys, I took a freaking wig installation course literally a couple days ago. Not a couple days ago, but my mom helped invest in it for me. It was very expensive, but I just want to make money. That's for making money. Right now, we're talking about aspirations in the future. Not right now, but we're going to get into that. We're going to get into my life right now at the moment. But right now, I think I'm going to talk about my major, because that's about my future career. And I was never content with it, ever. That was like the reason for most of my depression freshman year. Because what do you mean labs and stuff? And do I even see myself in this kind of environment successfully? Like, it's a little harsh environment to be in, like a hospital. Like, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, she's gonna be a bad whatchamacallit, because I'm gonna tell y'all what my path is to be. And I hope y'all know Amaya can lock in, and Amaya's gonna do it if she wants to do it. I'm getting my bio major to become an anesthesiologist. Now, anesthesiologists are like the hardest thing. You have to really know what you're doing. I want to say it's the hardest thing, though, because you can be doing open heart surgery, you can really do surgery, you can do like all that other stuff. But anesthesiologist, I'm not gonna say it's the hardest thing, because I could feel like there's probably harder things to do in the hospital, but it's the most important thing, because when someone goes down for this surgery, you have to put them down gracefully and pick them back up, wake them back up, okay? So you need to get your stuff together. So that's what I'm in school to do right now. And it will be attained if I really want to attain it. If I want to attain it, it's going to get attained. That's the thing. So I was freaking out about my major. Became depressed. But like, honestly, the depression and the mental health issues go way back. I just didn't notice. Like, can we talk about it? Like, please, mental health is important, and you're probably not even going to know you have issues. Hold on, my iPad is going to die, because, again, this is a spontaneous video. As you can tell, I'm a D1 yapper, like, D1 yapper. Not in person, I'm just like, I have anxiety. I don't have depression. I'm not claiming her right now. I don't want to claim her, but I do have anxiety, and I overthink, and I talk, so regardless, these thoughts are going to be in my head. Why not yap it out to y'all? Now, do I yap these things to my friends? No. Some people can hang with me and they're going to be like, oh, you're pretty quiet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I'm around here yapping around, but I have anxiety and I think a lot. I overthink. And with that being said, I overthought freshman year of college. Now, I knew for a fact Amaya was going to get a degree. I knew for a fact I was going to get a degree. I know for a fact college is where I was going to be. I just didn't know if my major was my major. But I pushed myself. Mind you, I was a BC student in high school. By the end of high school, I was a BC student. My GPA, I don't even remember. I don't give a fuck. But my grades were decent. But GPA could have definitely been higher if I cared. You know what I'm saying? So I'm spiraling, like, can I really do this? Can I really do this? Can I really do this? And that's where, like, mind you, I've been having mental health the mental health issues go back to like COVID days. Because if you know, COVID really fucked shit up. And I was like a what, 13-year-old? No, I was older than that. Let me stop lying. I was 14, 15, around those. 14, 15, 16 for sure. Not even 14, 15, 16, 17. Like, these are crucial years. And COVID happened. So I became like, I was just like really depressed around that stage. And mind you, I have never smoked at this age. Never smoked. And I'm telling you this because we're saving it for later. But like I said, we're learning each other. And honestly, I just want to help people. Like, honestly, and how better do you do that? Some people have a big sister. Some people don't have that. I didn't have a big sister. Oh, I'm the oldest. That's something else you learn about me. I'm the oldest. So a lot of things start to make sense. And I can't wait to get into new topics as well. But I feel like because this is my first video, I need to brief y'all on me and what makes me me. This makes me me. My anxiety, it's... Anyways, mental health went back from definitely COVID times. That was crucial. I was like 16, 17, 15, 16, 17. Those ages, definitely, for sure. Honestly, maybe not even 17. Maybe it was 14, 15, 16. Whatever that is, those are crucial ages. And we was put up. And I did an extra year because my parents were so sketchy about the COVID thing. Especially just, yeah. COVID really took one for the books. I don't know. I know a few people experienced a death due to COVID. I experienced one with my grandpa. So it was just like, I'm going to do an extra year. My parents was like, you're going to do an extra year. And I was like, why? I really cried. I was really mad. But I did an extra year. So that was like 3 years. 3 long years of just pandemic. And like, not socially interacting. When I came back from COVID, I had social anxiety. But my social anxiety is better now because I'm in college. Turn up. And I'm honestly, my social anxiety isn't over, but it went way down. Like, I still get anxious talking to people for sure. But that's usually because I'm just not my social battery. Now I have a social battery. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when my social battery is done, or not even done, when I just don't feel like it, and let's say I want to go to the caf and I see some people, because mind you, I'm in college now, so we're all on the same campus, HBCU stuff. I go to the caf and I see some people that I know. It's just like, I'm not gonna want to do that sometimes. So some people would think like Amaya's not so talkative, and some people would think like Amaya's a little bit of a bitch. And I feel like you're just assuming I'm a bitch because I'm pretty and I'm not talking too much. But it's just like, no. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? And I know y'all probably want to know my age. I'm not gonna reveal that. Just do what you do with this information. First ever career day, superstar. I'll save that for later too. Everything comes together. That's why I feel like God is real. Because it's like, someone's writing this shit out. But life gets so hard though. Life gets so hard. My depression gets bad. Like, it gets so bad. And I'm smiling when I'm saying this because I'm not depressed right now. But I was just depressed like 3 weeks ago. Terrible. Not 3 weeks. Probably like 4 weeks ago. But it was bad. It went for a week long. But when you do something, like when you set yourself off so much, when you know what triggers it, it's just like... And what triggers my depression is... I'm like trauma dumping, but I want y'all to know me because I'm gonna make more yap videos on my iPad probably for a while because I just don't care. I don't care. TikTok says pick up your camera, record. I'm like, I'm gonna pick up my camera and podcast. Pick up that camera and podcast. The mic not even on, babe. Mic not even on. I'm trying not to curse too much. I haven't cursed too much in this video. I don't think I've cursed too much, but I want to curse less. Because mind you, my depression is mixed with anxiety. So anxiety and depression, you're in a loop and you're thinking about the worst possible scenarios. You're not that optimistic. You hate the world. Mind you, I'm a little bit woke. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lot of bit woke. I'm very woke. And I don't know if I'm gonna bring my wokeness into this podcast, but it might happen. I'm pretty woke. So all of that makes me a little pessimistic. Depressed little teenager. Not teenager, gonna be an adult, but teenager. Let me say teenager because it's my last year. I can say teenager. I'm a fucking teenager. I do not want to grow up. Like, I don't want to grow up because of my mental health that came about in this stage of my life. My mental health came about COVID. I would say for sure. First year of college, my social anxiety was like more up. It gets better as I go on because I started to realize, like, Amaya, you love people. Like, I love people. And I love human interactions. And I love love. Like, it's not really for me to be anxious to talk. Like, you love people. And let's not act like you don't want to be at that. Like, I love social gatherings. So just like me not being able to talk is something I need to get over. But it gotten way better. Biology major, mind you. See, I yap. So we're getting off topic. We're getting back on topic. But everything is basically like the topic. My mental health plays a lot into who I am. And my stage of processing it right now is very raw and real. But I'm good right now. I'm the best I've been in a while. And I have a new boyfriend. So, yay! But also, before my boyfriend, I was definitely on some self-development shit. I got way better before my boyfriend. Like, so, I was always on that journey. But now he's here. And I'm still going to continue this journey. And y'all will learn more about that in the future. Bio major caused a lot of anxiety. Then you had to realize, oh my God. Then you had to realize something major happened to me last summer. What happened last summer? Stay tuned. What happened last summer? Stay tuned for more. The raw, the real. I might make a whole new YouTube channel for this type of content because I'm really getting into it. But this has been a dream of mine to start a podcast for a while. But what happened last summer in my life? And also, let me just say this. I always wanted to make a podcast where I talk about my life. So if you're confused on why she's telling me everything right now, and you feel like, Amaya, like, you shouldn't want this on the internet. Like, you're just seeing what's going on. What happened last summer? Stay tuned. Episode 2, okay? Or maybe not episode 2, but stay tuned for what happened last summer. I know for a fact I'm going to call it that. I'm going to write this in my journal. What happened last summer episode, we're going to get into that. Because what happened last summer, also caused by mental health and anxiety and stuff, caused me to have a breakthrough with the world. That's all I'm going to say. And, I don't want to say that. Caused me to cut that out because I almost said too much. It caused me to have a better understanding of why I need to be successful and on why I need to possibly be a doctor. Let's say that. Why I need to be a doctor. Why I need to be educated. That breakthrough came through. And honestly, that breakthrough episode could not be talked about because that episode is going to get very, very, very deep. And I just want to I might not talk about it yet. But what happened last summer caused me to really, really, really want to get my motherfucking education. Biology degree at the time, which is currently my major. So get that back for the biology degree. So yes, y'all, I'm a future anesthesiologist. But I recently picked up mind y'all, up and down, depression, mental health, up and down recently. Like, this is a journey I'm currently on. Depression up and down, and my mom trying to help me, parents trying to help me. Because I'm really trying to get to the point. Parents trying to help me. Mommy want me to love my major. Okay, let me stop talking like that. My mother wants me to love my major because that's a big part of my anxiety. And she's like, well, you sure really care. And mind you, when I was from a little girl, I knew I was probably going to be an activist. Because honestly, let's get into it. You could be an activist by using your freaking voice, which is what I feel like we should be doing. But you can be an activist for anything. You can be an activist for pollution, anything you believe in. So shit, use your fucking voice, but like not for the bad. Don't do too much. You know, like love thy neighbor, please. But healthy activism, yeah. From a little kid, I knew like, if the times were like that when I used to say that all the time. I used to be like, if the times, like we're in history class and we're just like, oh, like black people couldn't eat at the diner. If the times were like that when I was later, I would be an activist. I would be like Malcolm X. I would inspire to be like those people. So, you know, I'm a little woke little girl and the times are a little sketch. And we're going to get into that stuff when I feel like it. I want to talk about me and not politics. I really don't want to talk. I can dabble into those type of things because it's something I'm really passionate about, but like I don't want to like blow, like, because I get real woke with it, you know. I get real woke with it, and it's just like maybe I'll start a Patreon. Ooh, I'm already seeing into the future. Patreon where I get woke. I don't know. But like I was saying, my mom was like, oh, you're really into this politics stuff. You should pick up a political science minor. And I was like, no, actually, that was my idea. Hold on, pause. That was my idea. Mom, I'm not giving you credit for that. That was actually my idea. Okay, so me thinking that I hated my bio major was like, okay, this year, actually, just recently too. I haven't even started the political science class yet. So this is fresh, but the political science minor is added. So I'm going to have a major biology, minor political science. And recently, before I turned on this camera, I was looking up what can I do with both of those things. And let's just read those because that's what I was doing before I picked up the camera. That's probably going to be the main course of the... What should I title this podcast video? Hate my major. No, I'm playing. But this is the thing. I want to get into why I'm still doing this major, because people are going to be like, you hate your major, why are you still doing it? But we need, let me just say it straight up. We need Black, educated doctors, lawyers. Yes, get into it, okay? That's how I feel. Lawyers, doctors, presidents, nurses, teachers. I don't know. Get that education, get that bag. And because I'm like on this journey already, I don't know, God's put me on this journey. I don't know. God put me on the journey, but like I definitely did. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all the original oh my God. I forgot to tell you guys the original plan when I became in college. The original plan when I first came to college, mind y'all, freshman year, which was just last year, not that long ago. Freshman year, my original plan was to be a dentist, an orthodontist. So remember when I said I wanted to be a pop star? Yeah, okay. So around like the age of 12, probably, yeah, 12, I realized that, oh, like I need to have an answer for this question. Like all the time I'm being told, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? And I'm just like, I don't know if I used to say, I don't know. I don't know what I used to say. I don't know, because I don't remember ever saying teacher. I don't know. I don't remember ever saying nothing, but I remember just coming up with my answer, because eventually you have to come up with an answer. Like, and I just started saying dentist. I'm like, I'm going to be a dentist. Also, because this is a time that I lived in the States. Y'all don't even know where I'm from. This is the time I'm living in the States. So this is me going to the dentist more and stuff, because my dad doesn't play about our dental appointments. So we go to the dentist, and I had braces too for a minute. My teeth were like crooked. We went to the dentist, and during this time, I'm just like, oh, like, I can do this. Like, this is cool. And I really was like, I'm going to be a dentist. So that was my original plan of life. And I don't know what stopped me from being a dentist. Honestly, I just feel like life just kept going, and my mind kept racing, and a new plan is in place. A new plan was in place by the end of freshman year. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe I couldn't see myself in people's mouths as much. The idea of being in people's mouths was too much for me. I don't know. But eventually my mom, this is the thing my mom did do. She came and she was like, oh, what about anesthesiologists? Like, she was like, but she knew I was going to be a dentist, but she was just like, you know, people do this. What about this? You know? And I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Mind you, to become a dentist, mind you, me becoming a dentist and not a dental assistant I'm a little firecracker. If I'm going to do something in this fucking life, it's going to be big. I think younger me always knew that. Hence why I dressed up as a pop star my first ever career day. Like, I have this extraness in me where it's like, no matter how depressed I get, and mind you, I get really depressed, to where it's like, I can go there, or I can go shoot for the stars if I'm gonna live. That's the type of person I am. So it's like, my anxiety keeps, when I don't know what I'm gonna do, or when I don't know my purpose or my plan, my anxiety goes crazy, and I get really sad. Because then I realize, like, what if, like, it's not the universe, but you have to believe in God, and you have to have faith. But it's just like, sometimes it's just like, what if it's like me? I gotta figure this shit out, and I'm having a hard time figuring it out. But everything is really figured out for me, and that's the crazy part, because the more I yap about my life, and the more I realize, like, oh, this is kind of like a cute little story. It's a cute little story, and that's why I'm like here. That's why I'm here talking to y'all, because it's really a cute little story. So anyways, before I end off this video, I want to get into what I was looking up about the law school and bio major things that I can become, because I'm a young person, and we don't know what we're doing. Like, honest truth, we don't know what we're doing. I don't know what I do. All I knew was I'm gonna get a major. I'm gonna get a degree. I knew that for a fact. Now I'm picking up a minor in something that I'm actually passionate about. So, like, my life is coming together a little bit by little, but my mental health is so shit sometimes. And we're going to get into a video just about that. And that's going to be a sad video. And because it's a journey I'm currently on. Right now, y'all are seeing me on a high of, like, just doing what I'm supposed to do. Sobriety. All that. Well, sobriety-ish. We're going to get in the video. We're going to call it sobriety-ish. This is going to be so fun. Okay, I'm so happy I'm doing this. So I got a thing for politics, a hobby of mine. My mom seen it. I really realized that myself. Like, hold on. Like, I'm woke. I want to be in the political world. Like, I really care about that. So that will be something I genuinely... That will be something I genuinely like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely like. This is a actual passion. You know what I'm saying? That's really your major is supposed to be your passion. My major, unfortunately, isn't my passion, but I'm going to get it done because somebody got to do it, and I'm going to be good at it because, period. I'm figuring it out day by day. I'm doing the bio stuff. My GPA is good. Like, I'm getting it done. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting it done. But as far as, like, do I love this job, career path? No. Honestly, getting in a lab coat, being in labs for lab class, it's, like I said, it's a hospital. Like, not even as a hospital, but even getting in that environment made me really think, like, okay, like, eventually, you're going to literally just be in a hospital. And I'm so clumsy. I am so clumsy. I am clumsy, and I'm a little messy, and I just feel like you have to be very particular in hospitals. Like, something about a hospital makes me feel like I couldn't be a nurse, because you have to be very organized and particular, and you don't want to be dropping things. And being in a lab for lab class here really made me realize, like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna have to be in a hospital with people who are who need me, and I'm gonna have to be a dentist. And it was a lot of overthinking and anxiety. So anyways, the plan went from dentist to anesthesiologist, and that's what I'm gonna do. And yes, my clumsy ass is gonna successfully put you to sleep and wake you back up. And I'm not gonna be clumsy. Like, obviously I'm not that clumsy or disorganized, but just me being hard on myself, you know, spiraling anxiety, made me feel like, can I really do it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can. Yes, you can. And yes, I can. That's why I'm making this freaking video. And I'm random. And this mic I had because I was trying to have a rap career. That's another thing. And this is why I feel like I'm so interesting, because y'all, like, know my life. Like, I don't have much things to show yet. You know, it's all in progress. But what I do have is like a yap for y'all, a hell of a yap, just to talk. Oh, my mom's calling me, but I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna have to call her back. Wait. All right. Bye. All right. I don't have like hella trips, and like I take a lot of trips though. I take a cool amount of trips. Like, I'm not complaining, but you know, but I have stories of breakthroughs that I've had, and I've always felt like my mouth is my gift. So I'm sorry. I don't mean that. Ugh. Nasty. Okay. Number 1, I could become a patent attorney. The ideal for people with a biology or biochemistry or molecular biology similar degree. Works with biotech, pharmaceutical, and medical device companies. Drafts and prosecutes patents for drugs, diagnosis, gene therapies, and lab equipment. This is the most common path, says ChatGPT. Thank you, chat. Number 2, health law attorney, focuses on hospitals, public health agencies, and healthcare companies. Examples of work: regulatory compliance, HIPAA, FDA rules, medical ethics, healthcare policy. Now, I think the overall thing of politics is honestly just giving a fuck. Like, I feel like you just have to give a fuck about what's the best for people. And that's really politics and giving your opinion. So, honestly, this is like, I know I wanted to be in like lawyerism because I had this thing for law. And I really wanted to get into like social politics. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to get into like, what is that called? Social politics, freaking government. I really wanted to get into like government politics and stuff like that. But like, what if I just combine the both? That's the idea right now. So I picked up this political science minor because a minor is basically a major. Like, basically. Then you can go to law school without a political, like you can go to law school with any major. I just didn't know that. So it's like I can really finish this, major in biology, minor in political science, boom, go to law school. I could really just go to law school. I can say fuck it and go to law school. I can finish my path to become an anesthesiologist, or I can say fuck it, go to law school. But that's what caused me to started looking up what can I do with both, because it's just like, did I do this science stuff for no reason though? Like, is this a waste of a major? Like, it's gonna be cute though, like the certificate on my wall, because I'm gonna have like 3 of them bitches. Like, I'm gonna have hella bitches gonna give. And I can't believe I'm doing this shit. It's just like, if y'all know me at my worst, and if y'all know me to my like the full multifaceted versions of me, I probably have multiple personalities. I probably do, because there's a part of me who wanted to become a rapper and get lip injections, and I might do that. Like, I'm really just a bad bitch at the same time, and it's just like, I'm not gonna, if my parents are watching this, if anybody's watching this, click off, because I'm a bad bitch, and they know that. T. I'm just so T. Like, I'm sorry. And the thing about being a bad bitch is about your mentality. And honestly, like, I do think highly of myself. even when I get depressed, like I be on something like I gotta make it through this because, or I gotta die. Like it'd be one or the other. That's why it's like it's kind of the worst when you're like a perfectionist or you think highly of yourself and you become depressed because it's like, or you have anxiety because it's like it's all or nothing for me, babe. I gotta do it or not. But we're doing it, and I'm gonna continue doing it. Period. Period. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a cute girl. This is me and my modeling org. I'm a part of a modeling org here on campus. Photo shoots. I'm gonna show you on my Instagram now because why not? Why not? Like, who's gonna stop me? This is the thing about this social media stuff. Like, who's gonna stop me? Yes, I picked up the camera. And yes, I'm recording on my iPad. And yes, I'm showing pictures of myself. Anyways, just know that I'm my biggest motivator. And for all the girlies, you should be your biggest motivator. Even when life gets hard, I want people to know, like, I still believe in myself, though. But sometimes I do be a little, like, you know? Anyways, back to health attorney. Health attorney, stop yapping. Stop yapping. Hospitals, public health agencies, healthcare companies. So I will be working with HIPAA, FDA, medical ethics. So I'm putting both degrees together. Y'all get the point. I'm trying to put both degrees together. I know I'm not going to do this. I'm not saying I'm finna do this, but I'm just doing my research. If not, I'm just going to get into social politics with my minor when I use it. Because I'm not even guaranteed to use it. But if I go to law school, I'm definitely going to use that bitch. Like, duh, you went to law school, ho. What if I can get into Harvard? What if I hold on, how much is it to get into Harvard? Because I'm not saying like I'm the smartest. I be cheating a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So can I really get into Harvard? No. And my GPA is not Harvard quality, but Harvard GPA, I know you have to have a really high GPA. That's why I'm looking this up, okay? I'm not really saying I'm gonna get into Harvard. I'm just saying, like, what is it though? Why is my Google so butt? Like, my Google doesn't even just tell me what it needs to tell me. Harvard College. Oh my goodness. Look at this picture on their screen. Hold on. This is gonna be the last thing for today because wait, hold on. This is what you see. Harvard College. It's a picture with people in it and they're all Caucasian. Wow. Wait, let's actually look at their site because this wait, should I save this for another video? Okay, we're gonna save this for another video because I'm gonna make 2 videos today. Okay, but I wanna look at Harvard College admission site. I've never looked in the Harvard site, like, because it's like, why would I ever have looked on Harvard College's site? But they have a site, Student Life. Okay, we're gonna save this for the next video because I'm telling y'all, I've been supposed to start doing stuff like this. I just said F it and started today. Yay! Let me lock in. I think I'm more interested into the patent law field with deals with the drugs. So if you if you give them the wrong drugs, gene therapies, as in, I have a big thing about sickle cell, and I have a big thing about some of this things they be doing. The lab technologies, yeah, these technologies got y'all fucked up. It got y'all fucked chemo shit. You don't think they ever tried somebody with the chemo? Yeah, I might get into this. Can use both of my degrees. Reading a specific, you spend a lot of time reading specific paper data, talking to inventors, writing patent applications, arguing with the patent office. Sometimes litigating in court, optional. What? I don't like this. I don't think I want to do this. I don't think I really do this. How much do they get paid? Because y'all know at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get paid, bro. Oh, there it is. It's A's work. Okay, so company A files a patent for a new CRISPR gene method. A year later, company B files a similar method with only 2 differences. Oh, that's some tea. That's tea. Because it's like, okay, so that's what I would be doing? So I would be helping y'all freaking argue, bitch? I thought I was going to make a change. That don't make no difference. I'm not trying to help nobody argue. That's really what a lawyer is, ain't it? Damn, I don't want to be no damn lawyer, do I? I'm trying to make change. I'm trying to, like, do something. A company creates a diagnostic test that reads your blood for early Alzheimer's markers. Any company releases with a similar test without license. Another company releases a similar test without license. Without licensing the patient. A company creates. Okay, so basically, this is dealing with businesses in the medical field. So, like, I guess if these medical people who come out with these inventions got each other fucked up, I will be helping. And I don't think that's what I was caring to do. I can do that though. That's like tea. Like, it's just like tea for me. Like, it's just tea. Tea for me. You want to sue him because he came out with this CRISPR shit. And you came out with it last year. Tea for me. That's really all it sounds like. How much do they get paid? Oh my god, y'all, my ChatGPT just closed out. I should have never picked up that laptop. Damn it. Y'all, I don't think I want to be a patent lawyer. It seems like they're just helping the people with inventions beef and decide who did it first. And I don't want no parts. Guys! Thanks to ChatGPT, I have knowledge on this thing. Okay, guys. That's it for my first ever podcast video, guys. I don't know how this is gonna go. Like I said, I just picked up the camera. I don't know if I want to title this pick up the camera, just pick up in podcast, pick it up in podcast. I don't know what we're gonna call this. I don't even know if I'm gonna make a whole new YouTube channel for this. I don't care for my friends and family to see this. I don't. Cut the cameras. I am not gonna repost this on Instagram, so the only thing that's gonna carry my video up is algorithm. Okay, so we'll see how this goes, and we're gonna talk about some topics too. I can't wait to get into some topics. But yes, it's been an hour, so bye guys. Peace. Love y'all. Be safe. Be healthy. Be cool. Be iconic.